Hi guys!
Merry Christmas! And yes, we are the first people to say that to you this year.
And welcome to our 12 Gifts of Christmas. Yes, that's right. We have got 12 Campervan Christmas gift ideas for you. So yeah, might be a long one.
We're going to try and rattle through them as quickly as possible. Try to do a couple of slightly different things this year, so stuff that might be useful at home as well in the van, and some gifts potentially just for you.
Yes, indeed. And you caught me off guard. Excuse me, caught me off guard then with a cup of tea. So we've got a whole price range in here. So there are things which go into 3 figures. There's no 4-figure things, don't worry. But we've also got things which are right down at just over a tenner and stuff. So. We have put chapters on this video, so if you look down at the bottom, if you're watching on a computer, you'll see that you can skip forward to different chunks of this, because 12 gifts, this will be a half-an-hour video probably, so if you don't want to watch it all the way through, you can have a look at the different gift ideas just down there. Check the description of this video for all of the links and all of that kind of stuff if you want to check out any of the websites for any of this set of gifts as well. Right, admin out the way. On with the gifts. Right.
He would start going on about fire exits and all sorts then. He was just like, yeah, get on with it all.
On with the gifts. Right. Sarah's going to talk about this
Number
first
one.
one.
So this is pretty much one of my most favourite companies at the moment, and this is a company called Stoov, which is up there on the label there, S-T-O-O-V. Now, Stoov is a company that produces things that heat you rather than heating the space around you. So this is called their Huddle. And it's basically like a big kind of cushion. It's kind of squidgy here, and this side here, that's the woolly side on this particular one, is all infrared heated mat. It's powered by a little battery that's in the top here. This is the controller on the side of it. So you flick it on, it's got full battery at the moment, and then when you press this button up here, you might just about be able to make out there's little lights that are coming on there. So it's got 3 levels of heat. This lasts for about 4 hours on top heat. This is the middle battery of them, and they do a whole range of things like, well, this is one of their newer ones, and you can take out this stuffing cushion, so you're just left with a very, very floppy kind of mat. So you can either put it behind you, you can sit on it, pop it in the bed, warm your feet on it. It's brilliant, and I use this in the house so much. I've also got one of their kind of hot water bottles too, which clearly has no water in it whatsoever. And I've got one of their big seat covers that goes on my office chair for work as well. So it's like you're sitting in a heated chair. It's beautiful. For those of you around us who are cold people, they are absolutely fantastic. They've just moved on to USB-C charging, which is why we thought we'd talk about it this year, and I haven't talked about it previously.
Hooray.
Hooray, and well done, Stoov. So it's a little USB-C port, USB-C port in the bottom there. Previously, it was all 3-pin plug stuff with a little, inverter sort of thingy in it,
you
whatever.
have to use a 240 volt
So it
adapter.
needed 240, which was a bit of a pain in the van. But now, hooray, they've moved over to USB-C charging. So that entire range now with various different things, anything from about £90 onwards for all of the different bits and pieces, and then depending on what kind of quality or shape of the cover you want, colours, and what size of the battery you want.
Was that about 99, I think? Something
like that, yeah. But you can spend more, you can spend less, and I love them.
They sometimes have deals on and stuff as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Right, give it back.
Absolutely.
It's warm in here. We've had the heater on in here for a while, so you don't need it now,
I don't need it now.
Right, okay, onward then. So it wouldn't be a Christmas video if there wasn't something coffee related in it. And this year, I have to say, our favourite coffee machine of all, Outin, have done a Christmas special. So if you've been on the fence about thinking about an Outin, this new Mino, which is in here, I'm just going to show you this because this is an amazing little Christmas set. And they do this on their website. It's £170. But when you see what you get in here, when you open it up, look, you get 3 different little boxes.
It is nicely done.
It's a really nicely done set, and I tell you, it's very tightly packed as well. Do you want to just open that one first of all?
So this is the silicone coffee mat, and things in here are numbered if you wanted to pop them back in the box.
So you open that one first of all. So you get It's like a little set, so it's not just the Mino itself. It is a Christmas gift set. So in there we've got
a bright red mat, because everything is Christmas.
Christmassy. So little silicone coffee mat. In here we've got the Outin the Outin Mino itself, which comes in its own little bag, but it does also come with some other bits. So this is a Christmas edition one. So it comes with the nice red silicone ring on it there. It's green in colour. Obviously it comes with all the usual Outin Mino things. So in the box here you've got all of your different brew adapters. So the one for Nespresso, the one for ground coffee and all that stuff. But then you get this box as well. And this box here is for the real inner Christmas coffee geek in you, because it comes with a Christmas storage bag. And okay, I know you're not overly impressed with this, are you? However,
I just think it's quite funny.
Look how cool that is. Look how cool that is.
I do quite like the properly threaded together.
You see, look, you see.
Yeah.
Now what they do give you as well is they give you a normal green silicone ring as well. So when it's not Christmas time, you can take the red one off and just make it into a green Outin Mino. So people don't think you're a little bit strange when you're using a Christmas coffee maker all year round.
And you can obviously put it back in the other bag as well.
Yes. Now, clearly, the Outin Mino is an amazing coffee machine, and it's a bit too lengthy for me to demo it in this video to you, but we have done a review of it before, so do check that out. One thing which pairs really well with this as well, depending on how much you want to impress the person who you're buying this for, unless it's yourself, is this, which is their grinder. So this is the Outin Fino grinder, pairs perfectly well with the Mino coffee machine. So do check those out on the website. Grinder 179, coffee machine 170 in this Christmas pack.
So how much is it? It's just a machine on its own, do you know?
Ooh.
Without the Christmas pack. Do you want to find it and pop it on the screen?
Yeah, I'll pop it on the screen. But yeah, there are other options. But honestly, this is the first time that they've done a Christmas pack of the Outin, and
it's very taken away.
I am. You know, if you're a coffee lover, or you're with a coffee lover and you fancy treating them at Christmas time, that is a lovely set. Who wouldn't want that opened on Christmas Day? Right, onward, I think.
Just going to have to leave all of that stuff out of the very tightly packed box, aren't we? Let's pop that over there.
Right, where are we going next on here then? We've got notes for this.
Staying with you.
Staying with me, right. So for a little while we've been thinking about security in the van, and we've also been thinking about driving along. You know, things are getting more busy on the roads, more complicated, and for a little while we've been thinking about having a dash cam. And I remember in one of our comments on one of our other videos recently, somebody asked, have we got a dash cam, and all that sort of stuff. Now we've had a look round, and we've found this dash cam, which I'm about to talk about, which we're installing in the van shortly. I'll put some footage on the screen because we're going to do it in between filming this and then the video going out. But I have done a load of research on this dash cam, and this looks absolutely fantastic. So this is a Vantrue 4 Pro, Nexus 4 Pro S, which is a bit of a mouthful.
That's a very long one.
But effectively, it's basically going to do everything, this dash cam. And the reason I particularly like this one is because of this mount. So if you imagine that's the dash cam, so it goes on your windscreen.
Which is not small.
It's not small, but there's a reason for that. That is the mount that goes on the windscreen, and this clips on like that, which also means you can unclip it like that. And that's really important for us because in the van, if we're putting our blinds up inside, clearly you can't really put them on the windscreen when you've got a massive carbuncle like that sitting on there. So actually having it so that it comes off really easily, really important for us. This dash cam is a 3-camera dash cam, which basically means you've got a rear one, which is waterproof, can go outside, attached to the back of the van. Obviously comes with all the cables and everything to be able to connect it inside via USB-C. And then this has got 2 cameras built in. So it's got the main 4K front-facing camera, which has even got a polarizing filter on it, so it doesn't get reflections off the windscreen. So you just twist that and it doesn't get any reflections. It's really good. And then it's got this camera here, which actually faces the cab. So it faces inside the van. So when you've got that mounted, you can obviously have the footage from the outside. This one you just adjust up and down so it twists, and then it faces the inside, records all of the inside of the van as well. And then obviously it's recording the rear as well when you've got that one installed. All to an SD card inside. If you wire it up so that it's got power all the time from the van, so we could power it from the leisure batteries, you can set it up so that it automatically records if it detects any motion. So it records 10 seconds before the motion and 30 seconds after. So if you're parked up at night somewhere, while camping or whatever, or in a car park, excuse me, then it'll obviously give you that kind of footage as well, which is really handy. So yeah, really, really impressive. Wi-Fi enabled, comes with an app. So if you've left it in a car park somewhere, you can load it up on your app and have a look at the footage and all that stuff. Bit like a Tesla.
I was going to say, it's a bit like a CCTV then.
Yeah.
CCTV, yeah, that you've got in your van too.
It is. Really nice build quality. I'm always sceptical about these things because when you hear of a make that you might not have necessarily heard of before, you're always a bit sceptical about whether it's just going to be a bit cheap and cheerful. And I tell you what, you feel that. It's nice and weighty. All of the lens and everything is all metal around the outside of it.
It is, yeah.
It's really solid, really nice bit of kit.
And it's 3M VHB tape, isn't
Yeah,
it? So
proper,
yeah, that will hold that on the windscreen.
Everything feels really solid about it. So yeah, really looking forward to getting that installed. 4K from the front camera. It's got a special technology to allow you to read number plates sharper than other dash cams and things. So again, we'll make sure we give that all a proper test. But very, very impressed with that so far. And watch out on the channel in future and we'll go into a bit more detail on that. But yeah, very impressive. 260 quid though.
Okay, so on the higher end of articles that are part of our 12 gifts of Christmas.
Yes, but could be well worth it if there's anything that happens and you're in an insurance conversation with somebody, because better to have the footage than none at all.
Yes.
Right.
On to happier things.
On to happier things, yes.
So he's moving some bits and pieces around to talk about this. I'm not entirely sure whether he's going to be able to move it in place.
I can just hold it.
So those of you who might have watched some of our more recent videos when we've been over to Italy back in September time might have spotted this. We haven't talked about it a huge amount, and you might remember earlier in the year we tested out a EcoFlow enormous fridge freezer. Now we liked that so much, the fact of having a freezer. Didn't quite like the size of it quite so much, but thought actually how handy would that be, and we stumbled across this little Dometic fridge freezer, which is the CFF12. Now this can fit 20 cans in it, but the bonus is it fits between the seats of our van. So our van, Sven Headin, which is the MAN crafter kind of size of van, and you can see here it's got a couple of cup holders in it as well. So that ability to just have that extra storage between the seats, got a rubberized kind of top on it there, so just leaving your phone on it or anything like that. Really, really handy. And we've typically used it to create a bit of a freezer. So that will lead us on to one of the other things that's a little bit later on in our video that we'll all talk about. But also ice creams. Dog loves frozen carrots, so just buying a bag of carrots and stuffing them in there, brilliant treat for her. But how epic is it when you're sitting in a traffic jam and you just reach over and get an ice cream out on a lovely hot day, and all of those people looking over at you very jealous. But it's great actually, just for that, of carrying a little bit of a freezer around with you.
Honestly, you've not experienced life until you've sat in a blazing hot car or a hot van in traffic, looked over at the person next to you, reached down and opened a cornetto.
Or a Solero.
Honestly,
or
amazing.
Yeah, it is good.
Really good power on this as well, because it's got 12 volt, so obviously plug it into the cigarette lighter, or 240 as well. It's got a carry strap, so you can carry it on your back.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, it's just perfect for us, isn't it?
Yeah, we're really happy with it.
Yeah.
And it was having that EcoFlow freezer that we just thought, actually, we love the concept of having a bit of a freezer in the van.
We did.
Our van doesn't come with a built-in freezer compartment, and I know some of you out there are lucky enough that your van does, but that was one of our choices for it there. So That one is $299, that Dometic little fridge from Fridja. Might be some offers around coming around Black Friday time, but yeah, cracking little piece of kit.
Yeah, and just fits there perfectly, doesn't it?
Yep.
Right, onward then.
Yep.
So next, we have got something which we absolutely love, use all the time when we're camping, and now they've brought out an even better thing, an even better version, and that is Peggy Peg. Now, you think, how is a set of pegs exciting? Well, this, first of all, you'll notice it's not in their blue and orange colour scheme.
Trademark scheme.
Yes, they've gone grayscale. So this is their black edition. What is it with black edition things? They have gone...
At least it's not Christmas edition, so it's all gone green and red.
Oh, that could have been good. So yeah, this is their black edition set, because I think there is the odd person I've spoken to who have said that they wouldn't buy the Peggy Peg stuff because it's a bit loud, which I've never minded, because it means that if you're on a campsite and you've got the feet out and everything, nobody's going to trip over it because it's bright orange and blue. But this set here has got everything that you need. I think it's called a fix and go set. It's got everything that you need to be able to mount your awning. And if you haven't seen these before, this is the significant part of this kit. And I'll talk about the pegs in a second, but honestly, these feet are amazing. So if you've got a wind out awning, you'll know that when you drop the legs down, you've got these little kind of metal squares, metal rectangles on the bottom, which you've got holes in, which you have to try and put normal tent pegs in. They're really difficult, and you end up hitting the side of the leg and all sorts, really difficult. And then when you want to drive away, you have to take all that stuff out, put the legs away to then drive off. These are amazing. So what it is, it's a foot, and these bits here slide open like that. And if you can see there, that is where the foot goes into, and then you close it up like that and it clamps the foot in place, which means that you mount the plate through its holes to the floor, and then when you want to drive away, you just open this up, lift your awning legs out, fold them away, close these back up, leave these in the ground, and off you go.
And hope you put your van back in the same place on the pitch.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the other thing with these, which is really nice, is when you put these in, you've got their really fantastic mounting system. So the way that these work is when you put that peg in the ground, you basically screw it in as far as it'll go without over tightening it
and snapping
it. So you put it in, and if it only goes in the ground that far, they've got these collars that you spin down like that, and you tighten against it like that, and then that's it, it'll hold it there. So you don't have to put the peg all the way in, because when you put a peg in and you hit a stone or something halfway down, it's a right pain. Whereas these are designed to sort that. So you put it in, use your locking collar, and it holds it firmly in place. And this kit comes with all sorts. So you've got big, thick aluminium pegs. You've got
manual thing for putting the peg in.
You've got some serious kind of sand pegs and stuff. Quite a few of these pegs, you'll notice, are slightly different. They've got the section at the top, which has got kind of a set of rings on. That's because you can use these, and these clip into place, and then that gives you somewhere where you can tie things down to as well, which is really handy. So if you're trying to use guy ropes or awning lines or anything like that, really, really good. And then, oh, thank you. That's the tool which it comes with to be able to put them in. You can use a drill if you want to put them in, but again, you just got to stop when the peg stops and then use those wind downs just to tighten it up. So amazing set.
Experience.
Yes, amazing set, and do check out the Peggy Peg website, because they do all sorts on there. They do the storm straps that you can tie down with. We've got the dog spike,
dog spike's
as well,
great.
which is really good, really solidly made. But the fact that they're doing this black edition now, really nice, and might just tempt you if you haven't been tempted with the blue and orange before. But yeah, we used ours all over Europe in that crazy storm that we had when we were at Lake Garda. Yeah, definitely well trusted, well tested, really good option. That set I've just shown you with all of those pegs in, £70. So again, for some tent pegs, it's a bit of an investment, but well worth it. Those feet are brilliant.
It's the kind of do all, so it doesn't matter when you turn up to that campsite what pitch you end up on. You're going to get a peg in the ground.
Yeah. Onward?
Onward, yeah. So, it's over to me. I get to do the nice thing. So, this is a essential oil diffuser, and I bet you're all thinking, what on earth are you talking about with your campervan with an essential oil diffuser? So this is a little battery powered thing, and it's specifically designed to go into cars. I don't think they designed it for campervans in particular, but why not? And the reason I've decided to talk about it this year, I bought one about 3 or 4 years ago when they first came out, and I've got it in our office upstairs. But they've changed how it charges again, so it's moved over to USB-C.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. And
Careful.
oh yeah, I just need to be careful. It has got a bottle in it. And they've changed the LED screens across the top and things as well on here too. So it's a waterless diffuser, so you can buy any of the little Neom essential oils, possibly others as well, although I haven't tested out any other brands.
It does come with its own bottle, doesn't it?
Comes with its own little bottle, because if you're transporting this around and it's going to turn over, you don't want to leave an oil in it, so it comes with a little empty bottle. And you fill it up, or you put a bottle in here. So you can see this one here, I've got something called Scent to Make You Happy. So there we go. And it just literally, you pop it in there, line up the arrows there, switch it on, which is now a little button on the side on here, press and hold, and there we go. And all of a sudden, lovely scent to just permeate throughout your van,
And it just
whether
got
you are...
a few little settings on the top there.
Yeah, so you can change it over for whether it's in home or car. So if it's in car, it doesn't diffuse for quite so long because it's obviously a smaller space. If you set it up for home, it's going to diffuse for longer. It's got a timer on it and bits and pieces like that as well. So we use the water-filled one in our bedroom, where we've got a nice lavender sleep one in there, and then we'll put something in here that's appropriate. One thing to just be a little bit careful of if you're thinking about investing in something like this, and oh, it smells beautiful. Be careful if you have dogs or pets. There are certain oils that you can't diffuse and they are toxic to those animals. So things like pine, cinnamon, tea tree, I think is another one. So just be a little bit careful. We'll pop up a list of those that you definitely can't use around pets. But things like the Neom Sleep one, which is lavender and things like that, is lovely actually to have in your van or in your bedroom anyway. And yeah, it barely makes any noise. It's just kind of a gentle hum when it's diffusing. And these are currently, I think they retail for about £69, but they're currently on Black Friday for about 55, I think it is. Don't think that includes any oils, but that's obviously up to you then which oils you'd want to buy to go with it. But I'm really impressed with these little things.
It's so light as well, you know, and you can just keep it in a cup holder.
Designed to go in a cup holder.
It's really good.
We haven't tested it actually to see whether it'll go in the Sven one, but we have got this little Dometic fridge.
They're quite small, the ones in the Sven.
They are very small in the Sven.
But it certainly fits in the Dometic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'd just keep it in a cupboard anyway, so we can use it overnight. So yeah, it's lovely. They do this in, I think, black and a pink as well, wasn't it? Something like that.
Black. Oh, I can't remember. Yes.
Yeah. But we thought
other colours.
Very pleasant.
Yeah.
So nice just for something, even if you want to move it between your car and your camper van and your home.
Very nice.
There. Lovely.
And it covers up the smell of damp dog if you've been out for a long walk this time of year.
I wasn't going to bring it down to quite that. I was just going to say very lovely smells. But yes, it does cover up smell of damp dog.
Well, they don't do a damp dog refill for it.
No.
Only pleasant refills.
Pleasant refills, not damp dog.
Right, moving on swiftly then.
Yeah.
Now, this next one, I think this is an amazing idea. I might just turn this off.
Okay.
I can hear it buzzing away in the background. Right. So this next one I think is an amazing idea. I can't believe nobody's done this before, and I think you're going to love this, and it's cheap too. So here we are.
Really exciting. It's a cardboard roll.
It's a cardboard roll, and if I can get it out.
Doubles up as a dog toy.
Here we go. I'm going to have to ask you to be my able assistant.
Is that the right way up? Yep.
Is a wall planner, and as you can see, it's the Campervan Festival Guide for 2026. Now, I think this is a genius idea. So you can buy these online. We'll put the link in the video description and all that kind of stuff. But you can see the amount of text which is on this calendar. This tries to list out all of the campervan festivals that are on and meets over 2026. And I think that is a fantastic idea, because anyone who's tried to track these down and create your own calendar, for the cost of this, you'd be paying the same to have a blank calendar off Amazon.
Yeah.
So you might as well buy this and then use it for putting your own trips away on as well. But I think this is absolutely brilliant. And when you look at some of these, you'll realise that there's 3 or 4 events on one particular weekend. So you're going to be spoilt for choice. But if you've just got a camper van, or you're thinking, what am I going to do next year? When do I book my holidays? This is a cracking idea, and it's only £12.50.
And basically, there's not a lot going on in January, February and March, or October, November, December. But there is obviously plenty of space on here for you to write your own things in as well, if you want to use it as a wall planner for your own holidays that you've booked around these bits and pieces. But for instance, just looking at the beginning of July, we all know beginning of July is Camper Jam. But I didn't know there's something called Vans in the Valley as well, Retro and Cruise to the Prom.
There you go.
So there you go, lots of stuff going on.
There's going to be stuff on here that you haven't heard of, that you're going to go and have a look at the websites for and think, oh, I quite fancy that.
Yeah.
So I think that's a brilliant idea. It comes obviously in a tube and all that kind of stuff, so it's not going to get all damaged and everything in the post. And you can order them now.
How much?
£12.50.
Is that all?
That's
£12.50.
£12.50.
I'd say it's a stocking filler, not that the tube's going to fit in a stocking. But what a nice thing actually. It's lovely sort of thick paper that it's been
kind of shiny paper.
Yeah.
It's very, very nice indeed. And Tom, the chap who I spoke to about this, such a lovely guy, works really hard in trying to get all the dates as close to printing these as possible, because that's obviously the issue, trying to nail people down on the dates of their festivals. So he tries really, really hard to make sure it's as accurate as possible.
So what size was that? I think that was about A2, wasn't it?
It's going to be A2, isn't it? Because
A2.
it's definitely bigger than A3.
Yeah.
So definitely check that one out. Really, really nice idea.
Yeah, lovely. Staying with Will.
Staying with me.
Staying with
right,
Will.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't be a Christmas video if we didn't talk about a power bank of some description. I'm sorry,
Looks
but
like a radio.
It doesn't look like a radio. But there is a reason that I wanted to talk about this one on a Christmas video. And that is the fact that it's only 179 quid.
That's still quite a lot of money, Will.
For a power bank, that's not bad.
Okay.
And the fact that it does 600 watt inverter, peaking at 1500. So you can run a hairdryer off this, you can boil a kettle from this, you can toast an electric toaster from this, and it's this small.
And Will isn't the strongest. And he can clearly wave it around just with one hand, so it's clearly not that heavy either.
And that, to be honest, that is why I really like this. It's so small compared to all the others for that kind of power. It's only 288 watt hours in power, so it's not huge capacity. But we tested this, didn't we, in terms of boiling a kettle and toasting some.
We've used our little We've used our little kettle that we keep in the van.
Yeah.
So that is a 600 watt kettle.
Yep.
My small travel GHD hairdryer.
Yep.
Which on a middle heat is fine on that. I don't think you'd necessarily put it up to the highest of heats.
Well,
you might just about be able to get away with it.
I did try it, and it did. So it does work on the highest heat.
Yeah.
Just the fan speed comes down a bit.
Oh, okay.
So.
And our little toaster that is another fairly lowish wattage one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
and the other thing with this, 140 watt USB-C charging. So if you've got a MacBook or you've got something which can take high power USB-C charging, this is seriously high power for that. So
and many Stoovs for keeping you warm.
Well, yeah, it's true. And the reason, I mean, obviously in a bigger van like this, you can have a bigger power bank. But if you've got a small pop-top camper or anything like that, but you want to have mains power with you and you want it to be small and compact, this is absolutely brilliant. Only one socket on it and things, but that's all you'd want on something this small. So this is a Bluetti. It's called an Elite 30, I think. Just have a look at my notes. Yeah, Elite 30 version 2. It does have an app which it comes with as well, so you can check it out, Bluetooth and all of that kind of thing. But
12 volt charging as well.
Yes, it does come with a 12 volt charging cable. So if you've got it in your van, you can charge it while you're going along just from a cigarette lighter. Also on the side, even though it's this small, it has a normal kettle lead to charge it from the mains rather than having a separate kind of brick that you have to carry around with you and everything else. It's, again, really, really handy. Size wise, it's about, I wrote it down here, 250 millimeters by 178 by 167. So you can tell how I'm holding it. It's really small, easy carry handle.
Easy to wrap.
Easy to wrap. 3 different colours. This is the grey. They do a green and a black as well.
Yeah. Not too sure how that colour's going to come across on the video. I don't think I'd call it a grey. I'd definitely call it more of a beige. Personally.
Yeah, possibly.
But
it's certainly
quite nice just not being black.
Yeah, you can see the detail on the screen and stuff there. You can charge it with solar panels and things if you want to as well. Yeah, absolutely brilliant bit of kit. And for the money, compared to bigger power banks, which obviously cost more, £179, I think that is a really, really good deal for that.
Yeah, nice.
Right,
Okay.
onward.
Next one. Oh, it's back to me. And actually, there's nothing to pass me at the moment.
Is there not?
No, because it's actually the thing that I'm wearing. Now, I stumbled across this brand when we were at the NEC show, and it's a brand called Holebrook of Sweden, which a company called Catherine Partis, their shop was there. It was in one of the little side shops at the NEC, round the edges of the big stands. And this is a lined jumper. So it's a wool jumper with a windproof lining to it. And I've been wearing it now, well, since I bought it at that show in October, wasn't it? Pretty much haven't taken it off. It's fantastic. It's absolutely brilliant for those days where it's just chilly outside. You leap out of the van to go into the petrol station or to fill up with diesel or whatever, and you don't want to grab your coat, but because it's got that windproof lining to it, it keeps you lovely snuggly warm. Brilliant for dog walking. Absolutely fantastic. I'm in awe of this top, and it's called Holebrook Sweden. Not cheap. Definitely an investment kind of piece, but it's keeping me lovely and warm in here as well. And I'm a cold person, hence why we kicked off this today with that Stoov Huddle thing. So this one, I think this is their new colour for this season, which is this charcoal colour. They do some other different colours. They do different neck styles. This is something called the funnel neck, so it zips up this way. They've got ones that are more sort of roll neck and things like that. But this sort of windproof idea, brilliant. Why on earth didn't I find it earlier? So hence why I'm not wearing the Christmas jumper
It's got the hand things as well.
Oh yeah,
it
has. So those lovely little
kind of built-in
hand
mitten.
warmer mitten things. I just tend to pull those back just because I end up giving the dog a lot of treats and I don't want to get covered in slobber. But it is stunning. Like wearing it for work. At home, if I'm working from home, no particularly big meetings that day. Yeah, it's beautifully warm, out on dog walks and stuff. It's brilliant. So this was, they are RP 165, so a lot of money, but what a treat for you, rather than necessarily for the van, to do everything basically over the winter. So I think you're a little bit jealous.
Not at the price.
But I suspect he'll be looking for one in the January sales, maybe.
Well, you never know. You never know. No, it's very nice. It is. And they do lots of styles, don't they, as well?
Yeah,
so.
Very impressed with it.
Very, very good. Okay, pushing on then. Next, we have got this. Now, Sarah mentioned earlier on the fridge that we tend to use as a freezer. And that's because in the morning I quite like to have a smoothie these days. So frozen berries, that kind of thing, bit of ice, obviously milk from our normal fridge and everything else. And in a van, I'm clearly not going to be carrying around a massive Vitamix with me. And I did loads, as you would imagine, loads of research to find the best blender that I could use in the van and turned up with this. Loads of people have Ninjas and all of those other things, which are okay. But Fridja, they actually went on Dragon's Den.
Did they?
Yeah. So Fridja have brought this out. USB-C chargeable, which is perfect for the van, clearly. Yep. And it's
what a noise to wake up to in the morning.
Great blender. Thankfully, it does have safety features, so you can't just turn it on and then fry your hand. But you'll see it's a proper sharp blender. Bottle which obviously comes off the top. Comes with a base as well, so once you've made your smoothie you can turn it upside down, take that off, put the base on, and then you can take your drink away with you. I think this will crush ice. It will make smoothies no problem at all, whether it's frozen berries and ice and milk and all that stuff, bananas, anything you might fancy. Obviously the lid comes off so nice and wide to be able to put all of your ingredients in. 700 ml capacity. it's a fantastic blender. All dishwasher safe apart from the base. And the base itself, it's not waterproof completely, so you can't submerge it. But what I do is I just put my thumb over the USB-C socket, just rinse it, and then obviously dry it off, and that's it, done. So very, very impressed with that. We use it in the house as well. We've got a big Vitamix, we just don't use it because this is so much easier to wash up. Because everything else you can just stick in the washing up bowl or in the dishwasher. Carry handle and stuff as well. Brilliant bit of kit. Really, really impressive.
So that's called an F500.
F500. You're not going to believe how cheap these are.
Go on then.
I know they're under 40 quid, £35.99 at the moment.
Is that all?
That's all. And they're reduced from, I think, 55 or something like that. So as we're making this video, look this morning, £35.99. How do they make it for that?
That's a good Christmas present.
Such a good Christmas present. You know, if you've got people who are into fitness, making protein shakes, anything like that, definitely. Definitely. Really, really good bit of kit.
Brilliant.
Right.
Carrying on with the smaller, cheaper things.
We like that.
We do. Over to me. Now, this is a little Anker 12 volt USB-C charger. So we like this one, and this is why we've chosen to put it on here, because it's got a retractable cord. There you go. See, it's got to its stop point, and then you can do the hey, and then back it goes. And because it's at an angle, so for our van, it goes in like that, and then it comes out at the side there. And for where our where our 12 volt is next to our bench seat here, it's perfect. So stick it down there, leave your phone on the top here, and off you go, and that's it. I can't remember what the power is on it. 75 watt.
Yeah, 75 watt.
75 watt, retractable.
Charges a MacBook, no problem at all. It's charged everything that we've ever put on it.
Yeah, and you can probably see it's got another little port there as well, so you
USB-C.
can actually put another lead in it as well if you need to. Not that we have actually needed to, I don't think, but it's a cracking little piece of kit.
And it does actually deliver the power.
Yeah.
Because I think half the problem with some of the cheap things that you buy on Amazon that we've ended up sending back, it says it's 100 watt or whatever. You plug it in and it will deliver like 30 or 40 or not even that. Whereas this Anker, good make.
It feels
it's a good
kind of
solid
quality, and so it's fairly heavy actually, which gives a bit of faith.
You have a particular hatred of cables dangling everywhere, don't you? So actually this gets used and then put away tidy.
Yes, I hate cables.
And you don't ever lose the cable.
Yeah.
So how much?
It's all good. This for £14.99 at the moment.
Wow.
It looks like it retails at £24.99. So catch it at the right time, whether it's Black Friday or some other kind of deal day.
That is really good, isn't it?
That I think
For
is
a quality
cracking
for a
piece of
quality
kit.
one. I mean, yes, you can buy them for £2.99, but trust me, you'll end up buying another and another and another. We've had this for well over a year, and it's absolutely solid.
Good stocking filler.
Good stocking filler. Right, are we on number 12?
Number 12.
Number 12.
So something for the dog.
Had to be, didn't it?
So I stumbled across the company that makes these, and got dog hair all over. At least it proves
Tried
it does
and
actually
tested.
get used. I stumbled across this little company on social media, on Instagram. It's called Taylor and Floof. Lovely lady who runs this company, and I think it's taken off bigger than she ever could have imagined.
Is she called Taylor or Floof?
I don't think she's called either, to be honest. I don't know why she came up with this, but there we go. Taylor and Floof.
Probably got two dogs, one called Floof and one called Taylor.
Maybe. But this is settle mats. So she does a huge range of these in loads of different patterns and textures and things. This is the medium-sized one that we've got for Roxy. And you can see it basically rolls up so you can carry it along. Now, I've managed to snap the popper off this one. I've had this for a good few months now, and I've been a little bit ham-fisted, and I have written to her, and I think she's going to send me a new popper for it. But you can see where it's just come out, it's fine. So you've got these little sort of D-rings here as well, so if you want to just hang it off a rucksack or anything like that, it's fairly lightweight, and it rolls out, got this lovely happy camper print on it, rolls out into a nice mat for the dog that you can put out if you're at the pub, or anywhere else. We've got it upside down?
Yeah.
Oh yes, there we go, happy camper. So lots of things like go wild, into the forest, I'm on the trail, I'll bring the snacks, happy camper, tail on the trail, etc, etc. And on the back here, there's a sort of rubberised print, which is actually dog paws and little doggy faces.
No, I didn't know.
If you can just make it out.
That's cute.
Which kind of gives it a little bit of grip when it's on the floor. So just gives it that little bit of warmth and the dog feeling like they've got somewhere to go when you get to the pub and they're not just lying on the cold floor basically. It's easily washable. This is, like I say, their medium one, which we'll find the dimensions of and pop it on the screen for you. They do multiple different sizes. They do ones that have got a pocket as part of them, so if you've got a dog that likes to crawl into a sort of space to be under something, they've got ones that have got cooling mats that can pop her onto the top of it and things like that as well. And you can see how small it folds up, so it's
So
easy
easy
to just stick in a rucksack.
You've trained me how to do it, haven't you?
Yeah, and then Roxy knows exactly what's meant of her when we get to a pub. That goes on the floor and on she goes until she gets too warm and hops off it and goes onto the cold floor anyway. But it's great. I'm really, really happy with it.
They do loads of designs, don't they?
So
it's not
many
just this
different
one.
designs.
Yeah.
I bought one when she was really young, before they changed onto this slightly thinner fabrics, which has got do not disturb written all over it basically, because I just didn't want people coming up all the time and petting her when she was trying to
They
learn
didn't
how
take
to
any
settle.
notice.
They never took any notice of it. They just like, oh, nice doggy. But yeah, we've just moved on to this slightly smaller one now,
great.
which is great for her. So she's a little explorer, and it has it on there. So this one, £42 in that particular
okay.
size. So they're not cheap,
Yeah.
but they are nice quality bits of
Nicely
kit.
made.
It's kind of got it's not quite waterproof, but it's most definitely water resistant. Like I say, it's been through the wash a good few times as well to get the dirty paw prints off it. So I'm really impressed with those. It's a nice, innovative, something different, as somebody who's seen a problem and tried to sort it out for us dog owners.
Very, very nice.
So there you go, one
So
for the
she's
dog.
not going to be left out.
She's not left out. No.
Well, there you go then. Hopefully there's something in there which has taken your fancy, or at least given you some ideas. This isn't, we're not QVC, clearly. We would have got through this a lot quicker otherwise. But we do keep our eyes out through the year for interesting things, because we know how difficult Christmas is sometimes to buy things for people who basically have everything. But we've come to the conclusion that if you've got a camper van, there is no end.
There's always other things.
There's always something else. So please feel free, if you see us at the NEC in February, to tap us on the shoulder and say, we blame you for taking all of our money, because, that's part and parcel of running the channel. We like to give you gift ideas and give you a bit of inspiration now and again. Hopefully there's something in this lot. We're now surrounded by it, so we're going to have to spend the rest of the day sorting the van out, and getting it ready for another adventure. But yeah, let us know if any of this is of interest. Like I said at the start, check out the video description for all of the links and all of that kind of stuff. I've put a few titles on as we've gone through and everything anyway, but yeah, check it out. Let us know in the comments below if you've got any better suggestions than any of this, because we'd love to know.
We need to figure out what we're buying each other as well. So yeah, any gift ideas that come the other way, much appreciated.
I thought yours was the Neom.
Oh.
That's it. That's what you're having.
I thought I bought that myself.
So we hope you have a fantastic Christmas and New Year. We probably will slow down a little bit on the videos going up to Christmas. Just it's that time of year. If we see anything or have any decent adventures and stuff, obviously we'll post those. But don't worry, we haven't gone anywhere. Nope. We are still here, and we're scouting around for good content to bring to the channel. So thanks very much for watching, and have a great Christmas and New Year. And we'll see you again soon for some more Campervan Time.